Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you everybody who is participating, comments, like, subscribing. I appreciate it so much. And we are back in the Kittyverse in Pleasant View with Iris and Edward Kitty. And Iris is newly pregnant. Edward is on his way to work. So let's go ahead and get playing. Iris needs to just do a couple little things, like maybe send some email in her underwear. We love that for her. Yeah, why don't you send some to Jane Watson, your witch friend? That's perfect. And there we go. Go to work now, please. Have a great day. Edward scratches his head in confusion, unable to decide what course of action to take. Greg McPeer is suing his mother, Edward's client, for not raising him properly, even though he is a multi-millionaire businessman. Edward's client simply wants the issue to go away, and she has given Edward free rein to resolve this issue. Edward can settle with Greg or countersue for slandering the mother. It's a difficult decision, and McPeer has more than enough money to hire a stellar legal team. We're just going to go ahead and just settle out of court to make it go away, because that's what the client wants. And he loses a charisma point. Okay, that's terrible. But let's see if it affected us at all. Not really. He'll just have to make it up, so that's not a problem. And Iris brought home Peter Optimus, but she's got something more important to do, like walking to work, because she can get 2 promotions in one day, and we love that for her. Go ahead. Have a good day, Iris. Edward came home, and he's got his... Okay, yep. Okay, Edward, why don't you go put that down like probably 7 times or so. Okay, there we go. And you know what? Let's become friends with Peter Optimus. And Iris is home with the 2nd promotion of the day and another friend coming home. Wonderful. All right, why don't you be friends with Priya? Wonderful. And you know what? Edward will be friends with her too. Now, I had gotten really afraid for Iris in the last episode, because she had gotten sick due to the science lab, and I didn't do one of the things I wanted to do, which was get a kitten. So we're going to get a kitten. I'm going to take Allegra, because I like Allegra. Yes, I'm sure I want to adopt Allegra. Okay, you're meeting your new kitten, and now run with her to the mobile home. There we go. Get inside fast. There we go. Wonderful. And now I want you to make friends with Allegra. But before doing that, let's go ahead and praise her for staying off furniture. Oh, well, Edward, that's nice. Okay, Edward, why don't you praise her for staying off furniture since you picked her up? She's a genius, so she picks things up pretty quick. Although, Iris, I need you to... Why don't you actually give her a treat? Edward, I need you to put on shades and also give her a treat. This is cat parenting at its finest. Why don't you play with your kitten? Got to get that really good. It's no fair. She's worked harder and Edward has a better relationship with her. That's just not fair. Let's maybe finger wiggle. Come on. We need a good relationship with Allegra. I need you to have a... Well, okay, walk away. All right. Praise for staying off the furniture. That's good. Excellent. And we need to buy kitty stuff. And Edward's off today and Iris doesn't go to work until noon, so they need to get a little bit of a home date in to raise her aspirations, so let's do that. Nothing more romantic than a little bit of a pillow fight, which you can do in the first trimester, but not after that, so let them have it. Okay, and now Edward needs to, let's see, tell her a dirty joke. First flirt, and then tell her a dirty joke. She'll appreciate it. She's got a sense of humor. They keep dropping out. You would think these were Sims 4 Sims. Okay. Oh, are you throwing up? Yep, you are. You are. Okay. Yep, you're pregnant. That's okay. Go make your wife feel better. All right. And let's get it on. And she now is showing her pregnancy, which is fine. Why don't you just relax? It'll be all good. And you'll still go to work today because, yeah, you don't have to take maternity leave. You're a modern woman. And let's see. All right, and why don't you both want to have a dream date, right? Yeah, so let's see. Why don't you give me something to work with? Tell him an inside joke, Iris. And all right, well, that's fine. You know what? Why don't you just end the date? Because you know what? We're going to send you to work. Okay, and why don't you walk to work? Which history shows that if you have them in their underwear, she's walking like that. Yep, that's great. Go to work in your nightie. Waddle off. Have a good day. But hey, her performance is good, so there's that. You know, it's actually okay not having a dream date because I don't have too many of these single roses, which are very sweet. Romance bloomed between us, and this single flower shows as I think of you, my sweet, my longing for you grows. Oh, listen to... Oh, he's cold. Talon? All right. Ooh. Oh, and Allegra, you grew into a cat. I'm sorry I missed your birthday, Allegra. And she did learn to be in the pet bed, so that's great, Allegra. And let's see, how are you feeling, Allegra? Hey, you know what? Let's actually teach her to come here. Might actually get a fully trained cat. Who knows? Actually, I usually get them fully trained, but I rarely do anything with it. But okay. And congratulations, you've learned to come here. And hopefully this cat will learn how to get clean. That's the hardest one I think to get. And now Violet is getting home in her nightie, most likely with a promotion. And she's friends with Priya. Yay! And let's see. Yep, that's it. Now, I've never actively had a pregnant sim stargaze, but who knows? Something might happen. And now Iris is getting too cold, so she better take a hot bath. Maybe have some hot chocolate. And Allegra just learned to stay off beds, and Edward's going to work. It's going to be a good day. And after a quick hike, enjoying nature, Iris is now in her 3rd trimester. That's amazing. And Edward just came home with another promotion. Way to go. And why don't you do a little bird watching? Because you haven't done that in a while, Edward. There we go. And Iris and Allegra are working really well on their relationship. Let's see what oh, Iris reached mind status. Yay. Love that. And Edward's recovering that lost charisma point. Okay, great job, Edward. Take off that helmet, and Iris has a day off. Well, that's what she thinks. Allegra is kind of a naughty girl. Okay, Iris, you can go to work, even though you're supposed to have a day off. Change into your regular clothes, because otherwise you'll go in your nightie again, which is perfectly fine, but go ahead and walk to work. And Edward, before you get in the carpool, why don't you praise her for being in the litter box? Okay, now go to work. And Iris finally has 8 points of science. That's taken a while. And while Mom and Dad are away, I watch Cat play, or sleep apparently. And Iris is coming home, and at this level, she may or may not get a promotion. And she got it! She is now not only permaplat, but she has reached the top of her aspiration. She is a perfect paragon. Way to go. We are going to save that bad boy. And I think that Iris is also about to give birth. Yep, there we go. And Priya's watching. 2 babies. She keeps having twins. Okay, hopefully they're girls. Or, well, at least one is a girl, but... Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this cutscene for twins. I don't know if there's anything different. There's one, and now have another one. And without all of the... Okay, they're both girls. Well, we're going to name them Violet. And... Oh dear. I accidentally named the second one baby girl Kitty. That's awesome. Okay, great. Well, we will rename her after she becomes a toddler. And quite accidentally, it looks like Edward got promoted, and he's the law. Okay, wonderful. Now he wants to become a criminal mastermind. That's great. So clearly I wasn't expecting twins because I only have nursery space for one, but that's okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if I could do it, but it looks like I can rename her while she is still an infant by using cheats. So I had planned for a twin to be Zinnia. Okay, there we go. So not a problem having 2. Just means they have to have 2 cribs, but the babies will be fine just kind of hanging out in the cribs for 3 days. They're fine. And even though they don't need to actively make sure that the babies are okay because their every need is met, they will be spending a lot of time cuddling their babies because we love our babies. And that's Violet, the star of the show. And just because you have 2 newborns does not mean you can ignore your first baby. There we go, Allegra. Good job, Allegra. You're getting pretty well trained there. Great job. And even though I hadn't necessarily decided that Edward was going to move onward, you know what? Criminal is available. It's probably meant to be. There you go. Yes, just that's fine. So Rando came in and is loving on Violet, which is perfectly acceptable. Okay, can you put her back now? And Andrew's over here now giving it little Zinnia some attention. That's nice. And so Iris and Edward are basically just concentrating on raising their relationship with the babies and Allegra. So sweet Allegra is over here looking all cute and cuddly, and I think that it is time for you to teach her another command. Maybe let's use the toilet, because you know what? Not having to clean a litter box sounds like an amazing idea. Okay, let's do this. First, yeah, you're going to have to model it. Well, or show her. Okay. You'll also have to model it. Iris, I think you should actually, we have been here for 2 weeks now and have never once hired call service. I think we should have a maid, and we'll worry about a butler later, but let's get a maid just because. Yeah, maid. We might get a butler later, but yeah, let's have a maid. Yeah, Remington Harris, absolutely. He was actually at the present at the birth of the very first Violet. Okay, so Edward, how are you doing as far as training Allegra? Allegra, that's good. That's almost halfway finished, and yeah, that's great. Iris, what are you thinking of? Oh, Shay, okay. Oh, the environment. Oh, that usually, ooh, let's see. All right, I don't know what is going on, but when in doubt, influence somebody to repair, because he's going to go around and have, you know, hey, James, I need you to get out of the springs there. Yeah. Hey, why don't you repair something or not? Okay. Okay. James, I told you to repair. I wasted points on that. Well, let's do it again. It's not like I don't have enough points, but come on. All right, let's see. We're going to, where is it? Influence. Or, well, I guess he's already been done. Okay, well, go do it, James. Never mind, landlady's on it. Thank you, landlady. I knew it was one of them. I just couldn't figure out which. And yay, thanks. All right. Yep, that's right. Show them how to hang loose. Now, since the babies were actually born before 6 p.m., they will be ready to grow up at 6 p.m. today. So they will have been babies just over 24 hours. Or I could wait, but there we go. And now why don't you put her in the crib, and next we have to do more infant care. And oh, good job, Allegra, you just learned how to use the toilet. No more dirty litter boxes. We love that. With Snapdragons, infant time is extremely easy. We just cuddle them a couple times. Working on those relationships. Let's see how's our relationship with our babies. Good. For both Edward and Iris, they're having a hard time bonding with Violet, and I'm wondering if she is actually maybe a little. We'll find out when she becomes a toddler what her personality is, but I'm thinking that's an issue. And like I said, because they were born right before 6, they had just over 25 hours of newborn time, and no time like the present. Okay, kids, let's get these babies growed up. You can pick up. Okay, there we go. Do this simultaneous baby growing. Okay, and Violet is in a little pink tux, and Zinnia is in a little fruity sundress. Cute, very cute. And as I rather surmise, little Violet's personality leaves much to be desired. She's very neat, very outgoing, very active. That's fine. Looks like she's going to be a fortune sim. But I will actually have to encourage her nice. That's definitely why she wasn't bonding very well with her parents. And I haven't checked Zinnia's out. Zinnia is actually a lot more like her mom, and or even dad. It's hard to say. Actually, I think she's more like her daddy. But yeah, Violet is a little pill. Not gonna lie. And you know what? Originally, the whole Sim family was named after my cat, Violet, and she was not very nice, not gonna lie. And we're gonna get some smart milk for these baby girls and start them. Oh, okay. Why don't you, okay, get smart milk for Violet. And Zinnia, where are you going? Oh, that's so sweet. Zinnia's already discovered her lifelong, which of course is music, just like her daddy, because she is her daddy's daughter. Why don't you answer the phone? What are we doing? Okay, that's cool. No, no, no. You've got children to train. Zinnia has much more in the way of relational desires as far as having something with her parents, but I gotta get... Oh, Violet's kind of dancing. That's cool, but you know, I think it's time to get off the phone. That's good. And let's see. Violet needs you to tickle her, so why don't you do that? Tickle Violet. All right. And now Zinnia needs daddy's attention. Read, snuggle, play with. Okay. So Zinnia, quit listening to that. Why don't you snuggle and tickle? And Violet, what's going on with you? You would like to be tickled. Iris, why don't you tickle her? One thing about having the Snapdragons around is the only way I can potty train is by cheating the bladder score low. Because their bladder score never drops. They always look so bored when they're potty training. And then when it's about halfway, I drop it down the rest of the way. Very nice. Talk about teddies. Okay, good job. Iris and Violet. Okay, and now you want to teach Violet to walk. That's wonderful, because Violet wants to learn to walk. And this is what parenting is. The first Violet I had 4 points of nice, and the last 2 times I've played Iris and Edward, they had twins. And Iris, oh, there we go. Good job. We've got potty trained toddlers. And now let's see. Zinnia, okay, Zinnia needs some daddy time. And either Iris or Edward are going to have to go to town to pick up some clothes. I mean, the girls are dressed kind of cute, but let's get them something else. And the girls are tired, so it's time to put them down. Why don't you tuck her in? Oh, no. Okay, that's good. Edward, you're going to put... Oh, and they're wearing identical PJs. Oh, how cute. How cute. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and have Iris go buy them some clothes. Before buying clothes, she's got to buy a bunch of these, because Tara Cat owns a magic shop And we are buying some magic potions that we're clearly going to need in order to help our daughter. Go buy, oh, buy them, please. I forgot that she had to pay the admission price just in order. This is like Costco, I guess. She has to pay admission price just in order to be able to purchase things. Okay, let's buy one more. Call it 8, and that's probably going to be enough. All right, and now let's just go ahead and pay for our items, please. Tara? Tara, I'm waiting. Please. Thank you. So here she is at Solana Town Center, and I always buy in the order of undies, PJs, jimmies, swimmies, everyday, outerwear, formal. Okay, so we're going to buy a bunch of things. Because what's the purpose of having all this money if I don't spend it? So apparently Cassandra Goth has been hit by lightning. Let's see if we can maybe, let's actually become friends with Cassandra. There we go. And why don't you become friends with Sid too? Because we can never have, okay. Oops, that was bad. Okay, no worries. And it did backfire once, but doesn't mean it's going to backfire a second time. There we go. Great way to make friends. All right, let's go ahead and go home and just admire that this is a really cute, again, this is Solana Town Center, which is a remake of a TS1 Hot Date lot, but it's real cute. So, did I hear a kitty cat? Okay. See you soon. And the kitty family is growing. So we have Violet, Zinnia, Iris, Edward, and Allegra. Since Iris's new lifetime one is to have 20 best friends, we'll accommodate it, but it's no hurry. Now Violet's screaming and Zinnia's awake now. I hope Zinnia's feeling okay. Yep, she's good enough. Oh, yep. Boogers. We love that. Boogers. Zinnia's a pretty happy baby. Okay, Edward, you should probably wake up and help with the twins. Why don't you let Zinnia out? And let's see. Why don't you tickle her? And then we're going to plan an outfit for Violet. Plan an everyday outfit for Violet and then dress her in every day. And I chose purples and pinks for the girls because, like I said, the last 2 times I've played them, they have had twins without any help from me. And no, I did not do it this time. But let's see, purples and pinks. So we'll put that on Violet. Is that purple? I think it is. Yeah, let's do that for Violet. Now change her. All right, and Edward, are you getting out of bed, please? Okay, great. And Iris, why don't you go make some smart milk for Violet? And Edward, I need you to plan an everyday outfit for Zinnia and then dress Zinnia in every day. Edward, you know what? Why don't you change the appearance of Zinnia since you're holding her? We'll give her a cute little hairdo because we need something to differentiate the girls at a glance. Zinnia, yeah, you can wear that. That's cute. We like that for you. And why don't you go make smart milk for Zinnia, please? We should keep an eye on what our cat is doing as well. And Iris, why don't you praise her for peeing in the toilet, because that's amazing. That's an amazing thing. No litter boxes. Okay, and you want to learn to talk, and Zinnia, doing good. You need some snuggle, and read to. Okay, that's fine. No, you don't need to go over there. Let Daddy give you a smart milk. And why don't you teach her to talk? She's about half taught. And Iris, good job playing with the cat. And now let's play with your daughter. So why don't you talk to her? And also let's get a snuggle in. All right, and okay, she wants to learn charisma. That's all right. But let's see, another read to. Okay, this child is very needy. That's okay. We're all right with that. Read to Zinnia. Okay, or not. Well, let's try it again. Read to Zinnia. And old bottles actually sell for 4 simoleons. Don't know if you knew that. If they've stayed up past midnight. I don't need the 4 simoleons, but it's kind of a fun little hack. Okay, and Edward just made another best friend. Violet is doing great. I mean, she's a rotten little thing, but oh, she wants to learn that, so why don't you teach her a nursery rhyme? I'm more concerned about the twins than Mom and Dad right now. And after Zinnia got an appropriate amount of attention, finally wants to do something of the learning variety. There we go. So sweet. Chibi Tumbaluna Fuvasnu. Chibi Tumbaluna Fuvasnu. Yeah, I haven't heard that 100,000 times. Now Violet has all 4 of her toddler skills: walking, talking, potty, and nursery rhymes. So now it's time for her to work on things like blocks. Oh, here comes Remy. That's great. And so another voodoo friendship for Iris, and it was successful. Great. And she does find James very hot, but that's not going anywhere unless she does it autonomously. And even though Zinnia is a little music and dance sim, I'm actually using the play table for art so she and Violet can become friends, because Violet is a pill. Edward's over here playing with the cat, and Iris is just chillaxing near the hot springs. Okay, Iris, I actually told you to put your daughter to bed. This is not cool. Violet took care of herself. We're not going to worry about it. It's all good. We did manage to get Violet in the bed, and Iris and Edward are following the age-old sleep when the baby sleeps. It's a good idea. Now, I do have a mod to have triplets, and I have had a single mother have triplets, and that's kind of hard, not going to lie. Let's see. Zinnia, what do you want? She wants, well, more reading by Iris. That's fine. And it's all about keeping these little girls' aspirations high, because toddlers build aspiration and get aspiration perks so easily. And no reason not to continue training our cat. Play dead. That's great. See how great that is? Play dead. Play dead, Allegra. Oh, what a great cat. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Love that. And once Violet hit 4 points of mechanical, that's when I wanted to make sure that we did something to roll. And now let's play with blocks a bit more there, Violet. And she's only at 3 points of creativity. That's fine. Little Allegra is just a great cat. Look at her. Look at her. So cute. So cute. Congratulations, Allegra, and you probably need to go to bed. But before we do that, let's actually give you a treat, because you deserved it. Have a treat. If you watch the toddler's energy and get them before they scream, they don't wake up their siblings. So that's a good idea. Let's get that done. All right, and why don't we go give her a smart milk? Doesn't need the nutrition, but needs the smarts. Okay, yeah. All right, try it again. And we're going to try to teach Allegra to roll over, and having a hard time getting Zinnia to roll up. Oh, finally, she wants to learn a nursery rhyme. Teach her the nursery rhyme. It's been a while. Violet's over here quietly paying attention to nobody, just playing with her blocks like a good little sociopath that she is. Iris has work in an hour, but we're just going to skip it because she's got maternity leave and we're concentrating on our daughters right now. Wonderful. Just not go to work. That's fine. And Allegra just learned how to roll over. That's amazing. Let's check. Oh, she probably, you know what? Let's give her a treat. And I bet I could probably get her to do one more behavior. Allegra, how you feeling? Okay, let's give her another treat and then we will see if we can get her to do another behavior. That's amazing. All right, so let's teach her shake. Okay. We love that. And while Edward's being a cat parent, Violet's being a toddler parent, or Iris is being a toddler parent, Violet is in the crib because she's just tired. She's being a good little girl. She'll eventually get a job, but that's not high on my list of priorities. And Iris put Zinnia down autonomously, and it's time for her to take a nap. Edward is on his way to work, and Iris is doing a little house care. So things that have been happening while I've been playing the Steelermans to get them caught up to Violet and Jake is, yeah. Maura Simpson, thank you so much. Wonderful. Okay. And Jacqueline is currently at work as a marine biologist, so that's good. Thank you. Thank you, Maura. And this is baby Jake, who will someday be Violet's husband. He was actually born before the girls were, because I played them, just getting them caught up right now. And let's check out his, oh my gosh, his face is a little flat. Hopefully he'll grow into it. Okay, his little personality. Oh my gosh. He is a great little boy. Okay. And James just reached his platinum aspiration. That's amazing. And brought LaShawn Cameron home. Now, Jake has been a pretty good little bean. And it's not that his parents don't love him, but they certainly haven't spent as much time investing in him as Iris and Edward invested in Violet and Zinnia. But it is time for Jake to grow up. Let's see how he looks, because he's kind of an unknown quantity. So hopefully he looks a little better than he did as a toddler. His nose is there, but let's go check him in the mirror. And that's fine. He can always grow facial hair or something, but he's not terrible looking. And, you know, I'm not going for perfection. Just saying. So Jake is all excited because he's having a snow day, but sorry, kid. You got a lot to accomplish, so you're going to school today. You get to walk to school. So Jake is in private school now, and basically his life is pretty fun. Okay, why don't you build a snowman? You should be able to make a pretty good one. He's a nice little boy with a pretty decently high creative skills, so yeah, it turned out okay. Mom and Dad are glad that their son is so successful, but they're kind of hands-off. You know, it's like they're enjoying dancing in their pajamas. And the penguin is over here making friends with the snowman. Isn't that adorable? Yeah, too cute. Too cute. And Jake brought home an A. He wants to get more art skills. We love that for him. Meanwhile, James and Jacqueline are over here having a hula dance party in the rental office, and Jacqueline's in her nightie, so that's pretty cool. Jake's over here thinking about happy little trees. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. And congratulations, you've maxed your art skill. Time to go to bed. Penguin is still talking to the snowman, who's looking kind of sad at this point. And I don't recall the last time I forgot to pay the bills, but they just took my really good computer and I'm upset. James came home with a promotion. So let's get him back, go back to work, get another one. No, you don't need to hug your son. I mean, that's sweet and all, but we just had a lot of things taken. Like, lots of things. Okay, the TV, or the computer, the refrigerator, a chair, and a light bulb. Okay. Okay, this time a good hug. And you know what? Actually, before you do anything, why don't you actually get the mail and pay the bills so we don't get the repo guy coming again, okay? On your logic, please. So Iris and Edward are just kind of living their lives. Of course, Iris is still taking advantage of her maternity leave. She's got 3 days and she wants 20 best friends. We could probably do that, not the highest level priority. Why don't you pet the penguin because he's so cute? Because it's really cute. There we go. And even though we're occupied with toddlers a lot, Allegra is doing great. She just maxed out getting clean, which is amazing, which means I can tell her to clean herself. And although Edward is the primary trainer, Iris is teaching her how to speak. Meow, 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 meow. There we go. And Edward's had 2 promotions in a row on his life of crime. He has to go back at 8, but right now he's on baby duty while Iris catches a break. And Edward just got another promotion up to smuggler, but we're gonna take the girls on a little vacation because we can. And a fire is broken out on the lot, but that's okay. We have a alarm that's informed them, but they're allowing the babies to make it in on their own. Jake Steelerman's over here doing the smussle. We love that for him. Violet, you can get in. Or not. Okay, there we go. Everybody making it in? Zinnia's on her way. She's popped in, and Edward, where are you? Okay, everybody's in. What about Allegra? Allegra, where are you? Okay, Allegra's in. All right. So here we are at the Copper Ranch Retreat. Of course, I've made a lot of redesigns and upgrades to it, but this is a nice, chill vacation to take toddlers to, and an animal. And I do have a mod that you can take little ones and pets on vacation. Cindy is checking out the fish tank. Little Violet's picking her nose and getting a bottle. That's awesome. The start of a great vacation. Well, it's not very interesting for most people, but Iris finds the Weather Channel fascinating and is just absolutely glued to it, while the toddlers are over here drawing and things, having a great vacation. And of course you have to take away those every time you do it, because otherwise they can't do it anymore. And I'm proud to say that the little girls are finally best friends. And they'll be better once, you know, we teach Violet basic goodness, something that's not innate to who she is. So Iris didn't actually seem to want to watch the Weather Channel, so I had her study up on weather, environment, and sci-fi. And now she seems a lot more interested in it. I mean, it's still kind of boring, but hey, it's her. She's a science babe. And I wish that fall seemed to influence pets, but I don't think it does. But Allegra's still a good girl. She's a genius, so there's that. She'll be fine. And the babies are working on their charisma. And Edward's downstairs painting. Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah, good girl. And so, of course, we're parents of children and parents of cats, so always keeping everything on top. Legitimately, I have never seen a sim less interested in staying on point with her predestined hobby than Iris. I've even raised her interest. I just don't know what to do about this. And now Allegra is on her last skill, stay, which is usually the first one we work with, but it's the last one, so that's fine. And it's time for Allegra to earn her cat food. She's not been... Okay, so do we want service or showbiz or security? I feel like they would be more concerned about their cat being a service animal. So why don't you become a service animal? There we go. And I think it's just so sweet how the toddlers can interact with the pets, even though the pet doesn't seem to like it. But yeah, she's being mostly tolerant. Like, meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Do that again, please. Oh, there we go. They both gained, so there's that. That's sweet. And they've become friends with Bigfoot. Oh, hold it. Let's go learn the slap dance. And there we go. You got the slap dance. It's going to be a great vacation, but for some reason the toddlers didn't come with us. Okay, and according to Allegra, this vacation was worth every penny. I like how Violet is reading a book as she's holding her daughter and walking, but now let's try this again. Now we're going to walk to the lot again. So I guess the toddlers wouldn't just, yeah, stairs, toddlers, stairs. Taking the toddlers for a hike. They look like they're having a good time. And now let's go somewhere else. And now Zinnia says this place is absolutely perfect and I can't wait to come back. That's wonderful. And toddlers in the snow is just so freaking cute. Not something I do a lot, but why not? They're adorable. They are absolutely adorable. Have fun, girls. And once the babies start feeling a little bit tired, it's time to head home. And after the girls have learned most of what they need to learn to be successful little citizens, we are going to go ahead and go home. Allegra, you might want to come along. And here we go. The little ones just kind of pop in. And little ones get benefits too, so we're going to have them get the Carefree, Refreshed, and Productive, I guess. Yeah, that sounds good. And yet another fire, but that's okay. That's why we have fire alarms. And we're going to throw a birthday party for our little ones and invite basically everybody that we can. Oh, hold it. We should probably take out, let's see, maybe Troy go. Oh, that's fine. I guess there we go. Let's have a birthday party, girls. Come on in, everybody, including Jackie, looking all oceanic. And yep, spread those. Okay, that's nice, Shay Johnson. And everybody take a sniff of those. Have some dancing. All right. And you bring Zinnia to the cake, and you bring Violet to the cake. Let's have a party. Okay. All right, girls. Zinnia. Very cute. And Violet. Who we didn't see very well, but there we go. Yay! All right, and we're having a party. Okay, Edward, you need to put on some glasses too. Why don't you bust a move? Why don't you bust a move with him? Yeah, to get the parents are determined that their children will have a good party. Come on. All right. And why don't you, I don't know, I think you can probably bust a move with the landlady. Okay, we're having a good time now. Party, party, hardy. Yeah, you've got it. Oh, Priya's a terrible dancer. That's okay. And you, oh, you know what? Why don't you, Cassie Goth? Okay. I went to her house and had her take a shower, so she was feeling fresh. Let's see. To peace. Okay, there we go. And girls are having a fantastic birthday. I don't think we can do any. Can we do anything with Regina? Actually, he might be able to. Regina has limited options because the masseuse has limited options. And Jake Steelerman is here. We love that. You know, maybe Violet, why don't you say hello to him? I mean, you're kind of... having a great party. Where is Violet? I don't even see her. Where is she? She's over here having a hangout with Matthew Dye. That's nice. But I really need you to meet Jake. Is he around? Did he disappear? I don't know. You know what? Probably Jacqueline. I don't see Jacqueline or James. They probably took him home because it was past bedtime. That's fine. We didn't meet him yet. Zinnia just got into art club. That's lovely. Are we getting Oh, we're getting a noise complaint. That's all right. And I hear, oh, hi. Okay, that's fine. Roof raiser, great birthday party. Yay. And now the girls are cleaning up after their own birthday party because they're good like that. Violet, being super athletic, runs absolutely everywhere after I gave her her first makeover. Let's give you one of these. Oh, that's fine. See, she runs absolutely everywhere, which is amazing. Means that life will be easier for her once she gets to be older. But right now, we got to work on her little crappy personality. Anyway, these girls are ready for their next stage in life, and we're looking forward to seeing what things are going to happen for both Violet and Zinnia Kitty. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you soon in the pixelated world, and that's all I have to say. VK out.